RhinestoneAlphabets. And looking at that numbers 3F, it's actually, first of all, full disclosure. When I was updating my site, I know this is actually round 3F, so that confused me initially in the text. And I went and looked it up and I thought, wow, I put the wrong name in there. It's actually called, if you look up here, round 3F. And this sizes like many of the Cricut fonts in with a certain point value in Cricut that's slightly different than if you're using CorelDRAW or Silhouette. And the way I would do it is I typed it in with the upper and lower case, but I'm going to show you how I did that. If you go to the text tool and first have the caps lock on and type in love, and then space it, and then I'm going to take the caps lock off and type the inside of the word. So now we have the whole word, and this is going to size for an SS16. You are looking at, I believe it is 0.172. You are going to size this in the font size at a 310. And then hit enter. So this is going to be about right for cutting the template. However, I'm going to show you one more thing here. I'm going to just delete everything except 2 letters. And the reason I do that is when you're double checking the circle size, if you were to check this whole thing, the Cricut will be not happy because there's so many circles in this word. And be aware that, at a size SS16, you're looking at 4.6-inch letters. So it's pretty big. It's going to be a big font sized at SS16, depending on if you're going to use it on a pillow or a back of a shirt or something. But let's look at the LO and type it at a 242 first. And that is going to give you an SS10 template size. We're going to go into Combine, Weld, and you're welding just the 2 letters, which Cricut likes better. It's not quite as big. And hit Contour and hide all contours so that you just get one of these. And you're going to see it's at 0.134, which is great for an SS10 sizing. Personally, I size my circles at 0.126, so I know the crafting industry seems to like 0.135, but 0.134 is going to be perfect for that. But now let's go back, and we're going to change the sizing for an SS16, which will be 242. No, I'm sorry, 310. So again, 310, and then let's go ahead and combine, weld, and then go to contour. Hide all contours, and you are at 0.172. So that is going to work out well. Now, one more thing. When I created my fonts, originally, in the last 12 years, a lot of them 12 years ago, I really like my circles a little closer together, so you can kind of see that they are close together. However, for me, I like the look better when they're a little closer. I think it gives your design a little more bling. So the last thing that you would do to get this ready for cutting, and the reason I like to use the point value is the minute you change this into a ungroup it all so that you can see all the circles, Cricut won't like it. It's so big. But what you can do here is ungroup it and then grab each one of these and weld it. and then grab this one and weld it. And now let's add a little bit of color to one of them so we can see how this is going to come together. So it's going to be perfect. You're going to have no trouble making a two-color design with this. So now it's ready basically to go to your cutter, however you want to do it. Again, it's 11 inches. So if you were to group this to send to the cutter, which I probably would do this way, hopefully if you have a 12-inch template material and you hit make it, yeah, it's going to go right to the cutter. So hope that helps you. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, it would size at 310 for an SS16.